Hello everyone, it's Leo, and today we're going to check out magazine scans for Tropical-Rouge Precure, which brings an interesting topic for us to discuss. Let's take a look at those scans which look like they're scans for the next episode, episode 22. We see the girls here arriving in Minamino Island. We see Laura with her luggage, and we see the girls are super happy. Sango is like feeling delightful because they are arriving in this beautiful place. We see the girls eating starfruit down there, very tropical. We see the girls in yucatas, and this is something they've talked about in episode 21. We see the girls enjoying themselves in a banana boat. I'm so sorry for you, Sango. I love this. And we are also gonna see Elda attacking, and she is going to be the villain of this episode. When I saw this magazine scan, I was like, okay, this is probably when Laura will get her power up, and I glossed over it, and I didn't pay attention to something very interesting, which Inu pointed out to me. Inu, thank you so much. This Yaraneda is not a regular Zen Yaraneda. I mean, there's the regular Yaraneda, there's the powered up version, which is the Zen Yaraneda, which is the one that we're seeing right now in the season, and there's this one, there's this one which is gonna be called Zetai Yaraneda. Yes, this is another version of the Yaraneda, and it's probably even stronger than the Zenzen Yaranedas, so the villains are probably getting another power up already. Remember last episode, episode 21, when Butler went to look for something in the library? Maybe because of that, he knows that the girls are closer to find a new power-up or something, and then he arranges a power-up for the villains too. So maybe we're gonna see a stronger Yaraneda in this episode. So there's also this page in the magazine, and this one, which is very interesting. In it, we can see that Laura will get her power-up at this moment. And I mean, I don't know if this can be called a power-up. It's more like a form change of her weapon. She is getting this bracelet, and because of this bracelet, she is going to change her weapon into something called Shabon form, and she is going to perform her new attack, Precure Ocean Bubble Shower. I cannot wait to see this. I really thought that this was going to be a minor attack, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems that it's actually going to be the finisher, a new finisher for Laura, which is probably stronger than the previous one because she's probably going to use it to defeat the Zeta Yaraneda. But there's something interesting about this. This is the monster that is in the magazine scan. This is the Yaraneda that is appearing when Laura will get her power up based on the magazine scan. But in the preview of episode 22, this is the Yaraneda they're going to confront. So it's a different one, right? So this can mean two things. One, this is not going to happen in episode 22. In episode 22, she might get the bracelet, and that's it. And then she might use this bracelet in episode 23. We don't know. But it can actually mean something else. Sometimes the scans are a little different than the final version of the episode. So this might have been a draft or something, and then in the final episode, they changed and tweaked some of the stuff. This happens sometimes in magazine scans of Precure. For example, we have this magazine scan of the doll episode. Do you remember this episode in which Manatu found the doll in the haunted house? Well, this was the doll that appeared in the magazine scan. And the doll in the actual show was pretty different than that, right? She looked like Nozomi from Yes 5, Your Dream, but she looked very different. So this doesn't mean that like the show will be exactly like the magazine scans. The magazine scans can be a little different than the regular thing. So I believe that this is going to happen in episode 22, which is the next one, and the monster is just going to be a little different than the one we see in the magazine scan. And another thing that made me like, this is very interesting, is that the villains are already getting stronger. So the villains will already have a new Yaraneda. And, well, prior to this one, the Zenzen Yaranedas could be defeated by Cure LaMer by herself, or the Tropical-Rouge group in their group attacks. We've already seen the Zenzen Yaranedas being defeated by both styles. Maybe this stronger version of the Yaranedas might only be defeated by LaMer's new attack, Precure Ocean Bubble Shower. Ocean Bubble Shower or Bubble Ocean Shower? Ocean Bubble Shower. So this means that her power up is going to be very important. She's going to get a little stronger before the other girls of her team. This is very interesting because I like this idea of the mid-season cure getting like different attacks and like different finishers and not like minor attacks, because I really believed that her attack, her second attack, was gonna be like Cure Cosmo's attack. Do you remember that Cure Cosmo had a finisher and she had a minor attack as well? It doesn't seem that it's gonna be like that with LaMer. She's gonna have two different finishers. And this also might mean that we're closer to the power-ups, or at least a new group attack from the other girls, unless they're gonna be like way weaker and they're not going to be able to defeat Yaranedas anymore without LaMer. And I mean, I don't think that's very far-fetched, because the mid-season cure is usually stronger than the rest, and that is not a problem at all. But I believe that now we might be getting the power-up for all of the cures earlier than usual. I mean, LaMer was already earlier than usual, and maybe the power-up is going to be earlier than usual as well, because we have a stronger Yaraneda coming. Zeta Yaraneda, and I'm very curious for the story behind it. And I don't know if there's going to be any story behind it, but at least Butler is moving around and he is doing something else. So maybe we're going to start seeing more of the lore behind the villains. And I'm pretty sure he's going to probably just arrive with a ball that's stronger. But I hope that they actually show him, I mean, maybe researching or doing something for the Yaranedas to get stronger. Do you believe we might get something like this? I don't know, but it would be really cool, I think. Anyways, Laura is getting her power up soon. Where is the bracelet? Here. Laura's getting her power. I mean, this is the power up for her weapon. It's not a costume power up. She's getting a new attack soon. Let's call it like that. She's getting a new attack soon. We're going to see the new form of her weapon. Unfortunately, it's not going to be this weekend. The Olympics are coming. A little break is coming for Precure, and we're going to get back to it soon. I hope it's sooner than we expect, but let's just be patient and wait for the next episode of Tropical-Rouge Precure, because this is just being a delightful season, and I'm always eager and waiting for more. And I also cannot wait for their power-ups. What do you think their power-ups are going to be? Like the costumes and the power? Do you have any ideas yet? Theories or anything? Share in the comments and let's keep theorizing and thinking about this. Anyways, I just want to take this little time to thank the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel. If you are a member, I really appreciate your support, and I really appreciate that you believe in Magical Cinnamon. Thank you so much. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck to us that are going to pull Ayaka in Genshin Impact. Ayaka power is coming. Bye bye.